Dolce Julie Extensions, and I'm a Fruit Cheat educator. Today I have my beautiful friend with me, Priscilla, and today we're going to be lifting her hair to this level blonde, putting in some lowlights and some micro-link extensions. We're going to do 100 strands in the back, and we are going to give her some length and a little bit more fullness. As you can see, this hair right here is about a level 1. We've already pre-lightened her new growth prior to this 2 weeks ago, and now we're going to lift this level of hair, which is about a level 9, to a level 11, and we're going to work on this new, retouch this new growth so that it will then be a level 9, so that for her next appointment we can then lift it to level 11. Putting in some lowlights, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. I've sectioned Brizzy's hair in 4 and prepared it with the keratin mist, and so I'm going to start my application with the Blondest Blonde 40/40 developer right around the front, because you know we want that to lighten up really quickly, and we don't want it to be looking kind of Rudy. Is that a good word to use? Rudy?
Is Rudy a word? It's a word?
I don't know if it's a word that I just made up with my own meaning though. I know Rudy is the girl who's on the Cosby Show. Shouts out to Keisha Knight Folio. What's up? And I'm just gonna put it right on her edges. And now I'm going to start my application in the back. And Brizzy has very, very sensitive scalp, so right here I'm not going to put it first. I'm going to come back and hit up that little area, and I'm going to skip 1/8 inch of a section and go to my next section and start applying it to her root, well, her new growth area. And after I finish this application, I'm going to come back and we're going to start adding the lowlights. I would not have retouched the new growth area in this area if I knew that I was doing this, but Brizzy has thwarted my plan. So I know you guys, I didn't want you guys to be thinking, why she do that if she's just going to go back over there and do that? No. What happened was, we were supposed to just be adding Lowlights, but Brizzy has decided to do this whole undersection darker and then add those Lowlights because she wants to gradually get darker and to start doing that today for the winter time. I'm going to start adding the 10 volume. I'm going to start at the mid shaft and work my way down, and then I'm going to go back and touch up at the base area, and then I'm going to come in and add some Lowlights in the top. We finished with the color on Brizzy's hair and Brizada, and now we're about to add the microlinks. They're still wet, so for time we're just going to add them in wet and then blow dry them and style them all together, okay? So the way that you do it, now you guys may want to, if you're new to doing microlinks or anything like that, you may want to use a spacer like this, where you take a strand of hair, big enough, enough hair that will take on the weight of the extension, and apply it like this and hold it with a pin, and then apply your microlink for newbies. Once you get very skilled and being able to judge and do things a lot better, you won't need to use the spacer. For me, and for time reasons, I'm not going to use the spacer except for this one time, because I normally don't use the spacers when doing microlinks. I do use the spacers when doing fusion because of the heat from the wand, to protect my client's hair from that. So what I've done is I've taken the microlink, I've put it on, and I'm going to take it about maybe about 1/16 away from the scalp, and I'm going to squeeze really tight to make sure that it's on there, okay? And because Brizzy's hair is pretty long, and I'm only going to be taking it about maybe an inch and a half longer, and I'm only putting 100 strands in, I am not going to do every strand like right next to each other. I'm going to do every other strand. So I'm going to skip a section. I'm going to go to my second section. I'm going to take a microlink. I'm going to bring it through the loop, pull the hair through the ring, slide my microlink up, and close. And this is the same process that I'm going to use all the way through. Now with 100 strands, I'll probably be able to do 3 rows going across, and then maybe 3 rows up front, and that actually will be enough fullness, because when Brizzy looked at the hair, she was like, that doesn't look like a lot of hair. But once it gets in the head, onto the hair, it really does end up being a lot of hair. It gives it a more fuller look, and we can get at least an inch to an inch and a half worth of length with the equal amount of fullness with 100 strands. Someone like me, when I do my microlinks, I usually have 200 strands because I'm going for a whole lot of length and a whole lot of thickness and fullness. So it would be a little bit different. It just depends on the client and what they're wanting and what they're trying to achieve. I never turned the air conditioner off. I'm sorry you guys for all the loud noise. It's hot, so.
I'm not going to be able to stop messing with my hair.
Okay, can you stop now?
Sorry.
You okay?
I'm good.
Are you used to it now? Stop acting brand new.
Okay.
Okay. And I am finished with Brizzy's hair. We have added the hair extensions. We did two rows right at the front on both sides, and we ended up doing 5 rows from here, and this is the last row, so with about this much of space. So there are 5 rows. I added 18-inch extensions, but I cut maybe about 1.5 inches off. So it's can you kind of sit up a little bit? past her breast strap.
Hi, my name's with Lowlights Realty. If you're in the Houston area and are looking for a property, call me at 832-890-0508, or you can look us up on www.lowlightsgaterealty.com.